There are times when you might think your wife is having an affair. You should know the key signs that will help you figure out if she is cheating on you, instead of continuing to live in a state of doubt and suspicion. You shouldn't think the worst when you see one or two signs, because there could be another good reason. But when you see almost all of them, you should be careful and make the necessary changes as soon as you can. Here are some of the most important signs that your wife is having an affair. She doesn't tell you about her day anymore. Women are usually more honest and willing to talk about their days in more depth. If your wife used to do this but now doesn't, it's a sign that something is wrong. It shows she doesn't want you to know about what's going on in her life. Instead of accusing her of cheating, you should look into this more, because there could be other reasons. Try to ask her about her day and listen to what she says. 2. She shows a lot of interest in you. Your wife will try to hide what she wants from you by making you think she likes you. She might ask you questions about things in your life and routine that she used to take for granted. She could be doing this to get you to pay attention to something other than her own life. Temperament improvement. In a woman's life, her hormones change, which can sometimes make her act more irrationally. But if her condition seems to be getting worse, there's probably not just one reason. You should take the time to figure out what's making her so moody, because she may have started having an affair. However, you must exercise extreme restraint to prevent escalating a volatile scenario. Not having any emotional ties. When you feel that your wife is becoming emotionally distant from you despite your best efforts, she may be pulling away because she feels hurt. Due to whatever guilt she may be feeling, she can easily put up emotional walls between you. You should figure out why she is pulling away from you, whether it's because of something you've done or something she's done. They don't want to spend time together. If your wife used to look forward to spending time with you but now doesn't make much of an effort to do so, you should be worried. She might have tried hard to get your attention in the past, even if it meant taking you away from the TV. If this stops happening, she might like to hang out with someone else more. Putting an end to sexual activity. Women usually think of sex as a sign of emotional closeness, so if she pulls away like this, it means she no longer feels close to you. She is interested more in how she looks. If she suddenly cares a lot about how she looks, it could be because she wants to look good for someone else. She changes her phone's password. Trust is important in a relationship, and it grows over time. Eventually, people who love each other let their guards down enough to start to trust each other. And start telling people your social media passwords and phone passwords right away. But if you ask for the password, your wife might explain why she changed it so quickly if you ask. If that's the case, it's more likely that she has something on her phone that she's not telling you about. There could be sexual messages, photos, and other things that are neither yours nor related to you. Since she won't show you, now is the time to look for signs that she might be cheating. Not looking someone in the eyes. She tries not to make eye contact, which is one of the more subtle signs of a cheating wife. When people look at each other, they feel uneasy and worried. If your wife were cheating on you, she wouldn't be able to look you in the eyes. Your wife doesn't want to do this because making eye contact makes people look closer. She is already acting strangely toward you, so she doesn't want to make things worse. She never talks on the phone. If she is lying, her phone will probably always be on silent, so that you don't understand and don't ask any questions. If she keeps getting calls but keeps denying them, you should pay attention, because this could be a sign that she is cheating on you. But she doesn't want to tell you that information. Calls you by a name other than your own. We all make mistakes sometimes, but if your wife always calls you by the name of someone else, you should pay attention. It's one of the most important signs that your wife is cheating, so you should pay attention to it. Because she is more likely to be cheating on you if she calls you by a different name when she talks to you or when you are in bed together. She doesn't hang out with your close friends. She will try to avoid you and your friends so that you can keep things to yourself. She will do everything she can to stay as far away from your friends group as possible to hide her cheating. Most people say things they don't mean to say when they're around other people. So, she will try to stay away from your inner circle to hide the fact that she has been cheating on you. She doesn't go to certain hotels and restaurants. When you ask your wife or girlfriend out on a date, they will be happy most of the time. But if your wife is having an affair, she won't agree to go on a date with you. Instead, she will try to convince you to stay home and make her a meal. Why is she acting like this? She might do this because she and her new boyfriend may have been to the same restaurant or hotel before. She talks about cheating. Usually, two people have a lot to talk about. But if your significant other talks about cheating on you a lot, She probably has someone else in mind. It's because she's having an affair with someone else and cheating on you, but she won't tell you. Instead, she will drop hints, and it will be up to you to figure out what they mean to find out why she is talking about adultery. She's got an STD, but you don't. An STD is a sexually transmitted infection. If you find out that your wife has an STD, but you don't, what should you do? Then, without a doubt, your wife's cheating is showing up in her body. Even though you don't have the illness that your boyfriend does, it's okay to think that she's having an affair with you. Her life changed after she hooked up with someone else. She doesn't want you to touch her clothes. If she doesn't let you touch her clothes, it could be a sign that she's cheating on you. Because if she is cheating on you, she will try to hide information and clues from you, so you don't catch her in the act. Her clothes are the most tangible thing that can tell you a lot about who she is. Her sudden changes in perfume, any receipts you haven't paid for, and any other man's cologne that isn't yours or some other things. She doesn't put pictures of you anymore. You can't remember the last time she posted a picture of the two of you on social media that she had taken before. She can't care about social media if she keeps posting pictures of herself, especially in semi-suggestive poses. She might want to look single so she can keep doing bad things behind your back. This is why she doesn't want to be seen with you in social media photos anymore. I think there are still some guys out there who care if she's in a relationship or not. So she doesn't want anyone to think she's a cheater, if they are not aware of her true status. She says that she is a sad girl. When a woman says she's unhappy in her relationship, it's often the start of an affair. Many guys don't take this one too seriously because women are known for having PMS and always overthinking things. She doesn't call you baby or honey anymore. You can't remember the last time she called you a sweet nickname like honey, babe, or sweetheart. She either uses your name or a catchphrase like hey, or something similar to talk to you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.